Hi, this is Casey Moore, hitting instructor and catching instructor and owner at the Hitting Zone. Today we're going to talk a little bit of hitting. We're going to start with some of our foundational principles that we talk about with our players, the 5 absolutes of hitting. So we're going to go through those real quick. Our 5 absolutes of hitting, going in order. Absolute number 1 is our load. Absolute number 2, stride separation. Absolute 3, land in an athletic 50-50 position. Absolute 4 is sequencing, and absolute 5 is our hand path. So going through those briefly, absolute number 1, loading back. From our athletic stance, our load is negative movement away from the pitcher, getting our weight into our back leg, getting our hands up and back into position. From there, once our weight's back into our backside, absolute number 2, stride separation. Once we're back, we have to get movement going back forward. So our stride is with our front leg, positive movement back towards the pitcher, and the separation element of that, as our front leg goes forward, our hands stay pinned back as long as possible. Once our front foot lands, that gets us into absolute number 3. We want to hit like an athlete, so we get to an athletic 50-50 position, little bend in the knees. Front foot gets down and we're ready to fire into the swing. Hands are still back. That takes us to absolute number 4. The swing happens from the ground up, so our sequence of our swing is from the ground up. Our back foot fires, our back knee drives down and in. That starts our hip and core rotation. Our hands are the last thing to move, and the barrel's the last thing to come through the zone. As we get through that sequence and the barrel starts coming through the zone, we get into absolute number 5, which is our hand path or bat path. In our hand path and bat path, we want to get on plane with the ball as early as possible in case we're a little bit late on it. We're going to stay inside the ball, meaning we're attacking the inner half, and we're going to try and stay as long as we can through the ball, into extension, back through the pitcher before we get into our follow-through. Those are the 5 absolutes. For information on private instruction or camps, visit us at thehittingzonestl.com.